You want some more truth? As I was just reflecting on myself, I thought to myself, I felt what I do is I feel with my heart and soul. That was actually the point that I was saying to myself, my mother would not be very pleased with me if she didn't feel in her heart, my heart that communicates with all of you. I communicate through my heart and soul. I don't use my brain. It's different than the electronic AI thought pattern stuff. It's one of the reasons how it's easy to avoid it. Because there's a difference between the AI thought patterns and all the thought patterns that exist, because this is the truth. I'm plugged into all of you. I have an energetic cord to all of you here on the planet. Okay? That's what a monopole can do. That's why a polarity integrator has to transmute everything you experienced. Okay? That would include... That's right. Now, when you become something like that, when you've reached that level in spirit, which is the amount of fire that represents your spirit, then you will begin to comprehend and understand why in spirit, we're not afraid to experience everything that is possible for a spirit to experience. We thus share with you. Okay? You're going to go, wow, really? Yep. That's right. Now, I mentioned this before one time. My grandmother knows this. My last videos that I did was for my grandmother. Yep. Remember when I said a few things like, I came here to heal a girl? I love the word girl because that's like a child. The innocence and purity of a child, right? Just like when I was 6 years old. I was with the most beautiful spirit because it's all about spirit. Spirit is an energy. So I've never considered what the physical matter body looks like, which is the outside of who you are. It's your spirit. So what I do is I read the essence of who you are and how powerful your magnet is. Okay? Because everything is an energy, which means all the elements, elementals, phosphorus, right? Okay. Most men know what phosphorus is for, right? That's the seed delivery boy. That's the element, phosphorus. So you can see what they were trying to do with phosphorus. If you want to get into all the gender splitting technology, which means I had to be absolutely fearless to be able to come in and experience and everything that you're experiencing in order to be able to transmute and get rid of it. That's everyone here. Okay? Because when I came in here, that was my job. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I felt compelled to do. You know, when a soul's on a journey, an oversoul's on a journey, when an oversoul's on the journey and is experiencing the purest of light, which is purest of love, then anywhere we go, and we're experiencing any lesson what that is, we got to burn it off. Because it means we're willing to experience everything it represents, anything that isn't what love is. Because anything that we go, anywhere that we go, like in a planet ship, everyone that is there that is experiencing something less than what love is, then is experiencing something that's less than what we are. But it began with who we are. Otherwise, I'm not what I say I am, and I don't live in the universe that is real to me. So if you are what I am in energy, not what you look like, in energy, then I will experience the love in me and you. That's for everyone here. Okay? That's the truth of it. That's Mama. Sit down and plug your spirit and have a spirit-to-spirit communication with Mama. Mama Earth. That's why I mentioned before when I was at that hotel, or actually a motel in Reno, Nevada. This was before, actually it was right after I lit myself on fire. And I had to speak to her with my heart and soul. And spirit. Spirits communicate to other spirits. So I communicated to her. Okay? Because without getting into all the metaphorical stuff or all the historical stuff that we still want in people's memories, like for me, obviously, when I was a teenager, the Vietnam War. Okay, all the Agent Orange stuff, all the bullets, all the Claymore mines, all the B-52 bombers. Who do you think experienced all that? She did. I did. What was it trying to do? What was it trying to do to you? What was it trying to do to me? Drive us mad? To do insane things? Wow, you lost your mind. They lost a connection to the source from which all love comes. Nobody's home. Nobody's home. Nobody's home. Nobody's home. How many nobody homes do we have here? Yeah. So we used to have an old saying when I grew up around others, because this is sort of, aside from leaving the group think side out of that, right, is that because I speak from my own energy, which is what love is, it goes on forever. Love is a council. That's a circle of light. So my fire is always lit. So if I'm a council of one, I'm a council of one, because I represent the one. So that's what the law is, right? Absolutely. So now if you are what love is, which is what the law is, then how does the love fight a spiritual war in a place in where they're doing what they're doing? Your heart and your soul. Keeping your vibration up, keeping your spirit intact, doing the things that the spirit knows to keep that vibration up, and allowing them to break your spirit. Okay? Because I realize some of the times I talk a lot about codes, programming codes, right? So how many versions of these do you want to consider? Right? Codes. It's a spiritual battle. Spirits. It's the energy, the spirits that are in the energy. How powerful is that spirit? So how powerful that spirit is a measurement of how powerful their light is. And that's called spiritual purity, which is the purity of the spirit because of how powerful their fire is. That's what protects us. That's why we light big fires on the beach, where it's not going to burn anything up. It's alive. A live one is on fire. Yep. We're on fire. That's the beauty, that's the gift. That's why we're here, and that's why it got fixed. Have a beautiful evening. We love you all.